So if you are a beginner and you found this channel, this video for the first time, I'm giving you a bit of insight to what goes on in a professional jeweller's mind when he's making jewellery, yeah? I think the biggest difference is we're just way more careful for accuracy. Things have to be made really correctly, so check and double check your U shape is nice and parallel from the side. Check it's not scissoring, because that's going to really make this difficult. But basically, when I'm putting claws on collets, I rotate it. I want everything to line up nicely, like looking at all the claws amongst each other, all the gaps around them are all parallel, and rotate it. The two behind it, the claws behind it should disappear behind the ones in front, and everything's straight, all simultaneous. Can you see that? I'm noticing that's a little bit wrong there. So checking that, is that one coming out a little bit? Perhaps it is. Just looking for faults. I'm not trying to find a nice position where everything looks good. I'm trying to find things where it's wrong. Yeah, look, you can see this claw in front of me is leaning that way a little bit. I've still got a bit of scissoring going on. So that's what's upsetting it. See that? I can see it quite clearly. So that's what I'm doing at this stage. I'm trying to pick faults in it and trying to find ways to improve it. So yeah, I found out my claws are not that straight. It's a good example of things you're doing right at the last stage can be really heavily affected by things you did right at the first stage. So I'm rotating it, yeah, trying to line it all up, get the last claws on. Sometimes you can't find what's going on. Like all my claws are straight, feels like all the positions are good, but they're not. You might have three are good, but one just seems across compared to the other three. And it's going to balls you up trying to line up the claws. So that goes right back to the very start when you're lining it up, trying to cut top, bottom, left, right. So you've got to be careful at every stage, because you cause problems for yourself later on when you're not doing things accurately.